Yeah, I mean, it's tight GLIAC game. We talked about it going into the game that, those big plays, momentum type plays, those are the ones that we want to be making. You give up a kick six and then blocked extra point. Special teams plays that are so valuable and can have so much to do with momentum, even though that was early. You go down and get a score, our sideline is amped up, the defense ready to get on the field, and then, to not even get a chance to do that, obviously, is pretty deflating at that point. But at the same time, I felt like, the guys responded. It was every punch they threw, we're throwing one back. And, unfortunately, we just needed to make one more play. We were close on blocking one of their punts and got a finger on it. And, that's how it goes. I think we go back and watch the film, those kind of game-changing plays that you don't count on, they make two or three of them, and we didn't make one ourselves. So kind of flips the game and so on and so forth. So proud of the way our guys played and battled through the whole thing. And just we need to make one more play, and we couldn't do it.
On that opening drive, you were able to run the ball very effectively through that drive. And then it seemed like they made adjustments. Do you kind of have a sense of what they did to kind of keep you from being able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they did make some adjustments. I don't know that it was anything from that standpoint. We got nicked up, center. Give him a ton of credit for battling through it. He could barely put any weight on it, and he played through the pain. And, and then the left guard gets banged up. So I felt like, they could, sense that and knew where we were hobbled at, and the inside of the line of scrimmage just ended up in our backfield too much. We tried to do some things to get Alex out of the pocket and, tried to run a reverse and do some things to get the ball out on the edge and, just couldn't. So, but I don't think it was anything. We still schematically had what we wanted. And our guys played their butts off. It was just physically, the center couldn't move, and that hinders quite a bit of what we're doing. So that's what that was.
What did you see on the block kick?
From the sideline, I mean, we'll go back and look at it. I don't know where the breakdown was, but there was 3 or 4 bodies that were in the backfield. So, I mean, it was felt like and sounded like it was literally off his foot. He hit it, and the big guy standing right in front of him. So I don't know that it had anything to do with other than just too much penetration, wherever it came from. That's one of the things we talk about is not taking any plays off ever. And, I don't know that our guys took the play off, but we need to be firm at that point so we can at least get the ball up in the air. But it didn't happen.
Seeing that obviously Alex and Ethan continue to be able to find each other quite a bit, which is helpful, but not enough today.
Yeah, I mean, all of them, he threw the ball well when it was there. I mean, we got behind him plenty of times. It was just, the short passes or, some of those runs mid-second quarter to third quarter where they're getting us off the sticks, and then you're in, third and long situations. I don't know what we were on third down, 5 of 14. That's not good. I would bet several of those are in third and longs, so we got to be better on the early downs, whatever we're doing, throwing the football or, runs to where we can be in third and medium to short, and then the whole playbook's available at that point. So didn't happen, but, I thought we got jammed up a couple of times in press coverage, but that happens, right? They're good athletes on that side of the football. We'll go back on it and look at it. I would imagine that there's going to be plenty of plays where I wish I would have put our guys in a better situation with a stack or a bunch and try to help that out. But at the same time, right, I rely on Champney, Michie, D-Will being who they are to be able to go, make those plays on their own when they're getting pressed up or not, and most of the time they do. So not anything they did. It's just, they got us a couple times and got behind the chains.
The second quarterback they have, 3, seem to be able to really do some things effectively, especially the longer the game went. What did he do that was so difficult to deal with? I don't know that
I don't think that we gave up much on that side of the football. It didn't matter what cue they were playing. I mean, they had the one third down where they throw a little smash route and, we get confusing coverage and it ends up going 60 yards. But I thought our guys did a really nice job on both the cues. In the last play of the game where, 3rd and 8 or 9, whatever it was, trying to make sure we got everything matched up. And, they executed their call and kid got a crease and, it is what it is. But, overall, I mean, to hold that offense to 300 yards with the weapons that they have, you take that one big play away. The second touchdown that they had in the third quarter, they got a receiver that just makes a hell of a play, right? He goes right. It's not like we weren't in position. He just makes a play. And that's what happens, right? You're 6'4" and athletic and, they got guys on scholarship as well, so it is what it is. It's a tough one for our guys to handle. There's a lot of hurt guys in the locker room right now. I felt like we had a great week of prep and approached this the right way, and it didn't happen. So now we got to find a way to get them regrouped and go into another battle next weekend.
Well, I wanted to ask about that too. As you get ready for Ferris, is it a little unfortunate to be coming in this banged up? Considering where you were starting.
Yeah, I mean, if these guys are still banged up by the time we get there next week, then yeah, that will definitely be an issue for us. But it's like every other position. We talked about Sips an awful lot in the beginning of the year. Connor Hinenau's been out for the last 2 games. It doesn't matter what position it's at. Guys have done a nice job stepping in and filling those voids and next man up mentality. So if it ends up being that those guys are out, we'll get them back to healthy as soon as we can, and the guys behind them are going to have to step up and grow up and mature in a hurry. Obviously, going to play, one of the best teams in the country at their place, it's throwing the fire right from the get-go. So, but we'll get them prepped as good as we can, and we got to get our guys mentally back to where, Monday rolls around, we are prepping to go down and win a football game. We're not going down there just to give it a try. It's, that mentality is out of our locker room.